timber work is hard work. I am somewhat glad I'm not doing this every day in real life. But on the other hand, those doing this every day is used to it, so, well, I think that is kind of what makes things easier. If you're doing things every day, it's not too problematic, is it? To make sure I kind of fill up from both sides, so that is the best way of getting a good load. And I will admit this is not looking as at its best, but it's actually not too bad for me. So yeah, and I take and cut and load one at a time, because that makes it a little bit easier for me to actually make some reasonable load. I would say if I was a pro at this, I would probably then I would probably put everything at the side of the trailer and start packing it when I had everything, but that's not the case, and so that is not what I'm doing. I'm not a pro, so side here which is relatively light. There's a little bit trimming that needs to be done. This is almost Christmassy trees. most. If we're taking it that way, then let's put it out where I can see what I'm doing. That's sometimes the main problem when you're in the underground growth is actually to see what there is. So what's up, girlie? You think? What's up? Do you need toilet? Is that what you're telling me? You have been sleeping a while. You know what? I'm going to take a short break to take her down and see if she needs a little bit of a tingle. So I'll be back in 5 minutes time, I would assume. So just stay put. So I'm back again. Those lovely dogs. The youngest one comes and say, I need the toilet, and go out with her, and the oldest one comes, are we playing ball now? Oh. And you know what? I love my dogs to bits because they are amazing. It is way too long. Yeah. Actually do think this can be there. This 292, that would be cut in two. 110. So I think it's going to stay there. Yeah. Well, I hope. I don't know. Tree there is started to annoy me, but yeah. Good. So now we just have this up here. I thought there was one hanging down in the ground. It's kind of funny, it just disappears down the ground. It doesn't really make sense it would do that, but yeah. don't mind. Don't do that. One, and that one. Then I think we are all done. How does it look? Oh, not great, but great enough. And it's snowing. Why do I get this urge to sing Christmas songs? Don't worry, I won't, but it just comes over me. So what can we get from this? This was actually 3 trees, so 5,000, that's not bad. That is not bad. I must have dropped a piece of wood. I know I sometimes haven't picked it up, but and I know I sometimes drop things, so yeah. So it's nice weather, it's January, so that's now I'm confused. It looked like there was a field down there. was the one I plugged. There isn't actually anything marked. So Khaleesi, I'm not falling for that again. We just been out. Yeah. So now you can lay down here and be cute. You are so good at that. Boom, boom. So yeah. That is. Yeah, lay down and relax a little bit. You are very. No. Nope. Nope. That's a no. Khaleesi, no, lay down. Come on, lay down. Yeah, lay. Khaleesi, lay down. Come on, girl. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Come on. Come on. I don't think she agrees with that she should lay down. Lay down. Sleep. You're tired. I can see it on you. Your eyes are small. No, you can, what's that in your eye? Yeah, you can't crawl up on me either. Yeah. Now she, offended, goes out and lay in the hallway. And then she comes in 10 minutes time and try to talk me into going out again. She doesn't play ball, but she likes when we play ball because she's just chasing Arya around in the garden and running and using her energy, and that's good, but it's quite late evening, and not that they are noisy, and we don't have any direct neighbors, so that's actually fine, but still. Trying to get them all because that is okay. What's the weight? 900. That's not a lot. Start with this bit that is normally quite heavy. And I was like, yeah, right. Oh well, we are going to just take what we can. No, 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 no. Okay, I chopped that. That was not my idea. Please still, please. It's very light. I don't think that actually. Can't grab it when these are on. I am a mobbit, but don't tell anyone. Wow, you can. It's absolutely fine. Actually. Might make more sense put it. No, that was not what I asked you. Stay there. Please. is very long and flimsy. Wonder if I can have it on in one piece. That is actually not good, because if I put the strap over, what I can do is I can actually hold it with that one. No. No. This is not a good idea. That was something that didn't do what I actually wanted it to, and then everything went absolutely pear-shaped. For some reason that one fell off. That one fell off. Perfect, I think. So I got everything on board from that tree, I think. Double check that I don't have half a tree laying around. Doesn't look like it. Good. So oh, I have chopped something off in the side here. fair enough. Good I checked, because otherwise I'll find that at some later point and then, oh you muppet, you left something behind. So, what else can we... This one is one of those looking the same way. Quite sad looking trees. I've kind of had enough of wood cutting right now. Think. I will leave that to a later point. I like the fact that there is trees on the road. Well, the thing is, it's not a real road, it's a dirt road, so they can actually technically be placed anywhere. Only a single tree, so it wasn't a lot. Yeah. I must admit I had quite enough of tree cutting for now. So, what other things do I have? Yeah, I can start making more fields, which I can't really use at the moment, so, no. Well, I have this area and this area to the north, which I can easily make fields in. I have an area up here, I'm not actually sure how much. No, there's trees there. This is a very forested area, but down here in what looks like a valley, I can make one oddly shaped field, so I can make two good size fields up here, and this one can be converted down the line. But I will keep this grass field if I want animals at least. Sheep and goats is quite easy because they only need grass and water. However, I will need means to transport wool or milk or process it. That will cost money to get to that point, but everything is possible. Everything is possible. And it's still snowing. I think I'll go and give my dog some afternoon food. I haven't seen him today. But he does look like he is very adventurous. At this point sold for 8,000. We've been selling for 21,000 wood today, so that's... Come here, girl. I'm not angry with you, no. Why would I be that? You are just a lovely dog, yeah. So, yeah. Next month is where I get most out of the lettuce. Yeah, that's yeah, you can lay there. Lay there, that's fine. Do you want me to spread it out? Yeah, you can lay there. I have a blanket on the floor so I can actually I always have cold feet for some reason, but so if it gets too cold I can warm them a little bit. And the dog, well, Khaleesi loves to lay on that blanket. She's very much into comfort. There you are. This looks like my oldest dog. A ball in the mouth and black and white. Not pointy ears though, but yeah. And she's a triple coated border collie, so she has a lot of which is not very funny right now, because she is growing winter fur and she is shedding all her summer fur. And it looks like she had grown quite a bit as it starts coming out. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Oh. So yeah, I think that's a nice little touch you can have a dog. You can either have a Labrador or a Border Collie. So I'm happy. Uh, yeah, that didn't actually change. Did you run through the wall? You're not done playing ball. You actually do remind me of my dog. Boom. Okay. So, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, but yeah, we set up a new rule that whenever I have 100,000 in the account, I'm allowed to buy one thing in the shop. Uh, so, I could go out and try to get some more tree, but I must admit I'm grown tired of trees right now. What I actually could do, fill up the water in our greenhouses, because that is needed. Now there will be a question about driving license again. So it's not a lot, and when I start earning money and get enough, I will have some water distribution, so it becomes automatically, but that is down the line. I also need to make electricity and stuff like that. And that's not so complicated to do, so that's it's just investment. At this point, I don't want to spend money on that. Yeah, I could sell the electricity until I need it, and that might be an option. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure at this point entirely what Because I'm still, even though I can buy one thing in the store, I will still be limited by what I can acquire, especially until I really start earning money, and that takes some time before you get to that point. So yeah, I could sell one of my water tankers, but I don't really want to. Because to be honest, it can actually take other liquids than water, so that might be a question about using it for something else down the line. And I would regret if I end up in a situation where I actually did need things like that. So okay. Let's see if we can make a good load of wood. Find some good trees we can actually cut down and sell. Some of these trees are just annoying me, but oh, I have to be careful because if I pass too far over, I would. What is it I'm getting stuck on? It's a branch from that tree. Bloody hell. These trees seems a little bit flimsy. That one is just pure annoying. Not very heavy. So that could be made in two. Oh, damn. I took it in wrong. I didn't get it where I wanted it to be. Never mind. Hickory, isn't that what they use to smoke meat with? Oh. What happened to that one? Oh, then nicely made. Okay. So let's trim this. Are you a bush? Not anymore. Oh, $4.99. Power wash, very light. So was that. Hmm. That is not a lot of substance, but yeah. Not bad. I'm putting on to just keep them in place more than anything else. Because if I'm a little bit of a muppet, then I will start pulling them around and down on the other side. So that's kind of what I want to avoid. So So that's basically one tree placed like that. That's okay, I'm quite happy with that. get them all, but I'm taking another run as we go. This time getting a little bit far away from me. So, what's the weight? 2.2 tons. Let's see how much that weighs. 145, that's actually not bad. Thing is, the better pieces you actually get it in, the better it is. So just to keep them in place. Go on the other side and stop them together with the others. Stay where it is, hopefully. see what I'm doing, not. Is that actually okay? That's. Yeah, that looks fine. So I try to pack them as compact and as good as possible. Because if I do that, I can actually bring more with me. I agree. That is